I tested a stack of free AI tools, and these are the 7 I would actually use if I was starting from zero today. Not because they sound impressive, but because each one solves a real problem: research, voiceover, presentations, editing, writing, search, and automation. And I'll also tell you the catch with each one, because free does not always mean unlimited. If you are just getting started with AI, the biggest problem is not that there are no tools. The problem is that there are too many tools, and most of them either cost money, waste your time, or look impressive for 5 minutes and then never become part of your actual workflow. So in this video, I'm giving you 7 free AI tools I would use if I was starting from zero today. Welcome to Build Loop Studio, where we build practical AI workflows without the hype. Tool number 1 is Gamma. If you need to create presentations, pitch decks, lesson slides, client proposals, or even simple visual documents, Gamma is one of the fastest ways to go from a rough idea to a polished first draft. The reason I would start with this tool is simple. It gives you momentum. You can type a topic, choose a format, and generate a full deck instead of staring at a blank slide. The free plan includes starting credits, and the key catch is that those credits are not unlimited. So I would not treat Gamma as a forever free presentation factory. I would treat it as a fast way to build first drafts, test ideas, and create visuals when you need speed. The best use case is this. Ask Gamma to build a deck for a video idea, a client proposal, or a mini course. Then, edit the structure yourself. Do not just accept the first draft. Use it to beat the blank page. Tool number 2 is ElevenLabs. If you are making faceless videos, tutorials, shorts, or voiceover content, this is one of the most useful AI tools to test early. The free plan gives you a limited amount of text-to-speech, which is enough to test voices, create short clips, or decide if AI voiceover fits your brand. The visual part is simple. Type a script, choose a voice, generate audio, and compare a few different styles. The catch is that the free tier is limited. You will not run an entire serious video channel forever on the free plan. But for testing a voice style, creating a short, or building a prototype, it is genuinely useful. If you are starting a faceless channel, I would use ElevenLabs to test 3 voice styles: calm tutorial, energetic creator, and professional narrator. Then pick one and keep it consistent. Tool number 3 is Google NotebookLM. This is one of the best free AI tools for research, studying, and turning source material into something easier to understand. The idea is that you add sources like documents, notes, links, or research material, and NotebookLM helps you ask questions about those sources. The feature people notice first is audio overviews, where it can turn source material into a podcast-style conversation. The reason this belongs in a beginner stack is trust. Instead of asking an AI tool to make things up from memory, you are giving it material to work from. The catch is that you should still check the source material. NotebookLM can help summarize and organize, but it does not replace your own judgment. I would use it for research prep, study guides, content planning, and turning long documents into useful notes. Tool number 4 is CapCut. If you are creating YouTube videos, shorts, TikToks, reels, tutorials, or simple edits, CapCut is one of the most beginner-friendly video editors to start with. The feature I would use first is auto captions. Import a clip, generate captions, style them, and instantly make the video easier to watch without sound. That matters because a lot of short-form video is watched muted or partially muted. The free version is strong enough for basic editing, captions, trimming, text, transitions, and exporting simple videos. The catch is that some AI features, templates, and advanced options may be limited or marked as pro. My advice? Use CapCut free for editing and captions, but avoid building your entire style around premium templates if you are not ready to pay. Tool number 5 is Claude. This is the tool I would use when I need better writing, stronger outlines, cleaner explanations, or help thinking through a project. Claude is especially useful for long-form content. You can ask it to turn a messy idea into an outline, rewrite a script, compare options, or help build a simple workflow. The visual feature to watch for is artifacts. You can ask Claude to create something like a content calendar, checklist, HTML mockup, or structured document, and it can show the result in a separate panel. The catch is usage limits. The free plan can be very useful, but if you are using it heavily every day, you may hit limits. So I would use Claude for higher value thinking tasks, not every tiny question. Tool number 6 is Perplexity. If ChatGPT and Claude are great for writing and thinking, Perplexity is better when you need research with sources. This is the tool I would use before making a video like this one. You can search a topic, get a summarized answer, and open the sources behind the claims. The reason it matters is simple. AI can sound confident and still be wrong. Perplexity helps because it shows where the information came from. The catch is that the free plan has limits on more advanced searches, and you should still open the source links yourself. Do not just copy the summary. Use it as a research starting point. Tool number 7 is Make. This is the most advanced tool on the list, but it might be the most powerful once you understand it. Make is a no-code automation platform. That means you can connect apps together and build workflows without writing code. For example, a creator could build a workflow where a new video idea gets added to a spreadsheet, then AI helps draft a title, description, and checklist. The reason I would learn Make early is that automation compounds. One good workflow can save time every week. The catch is that free automation limits can run out quickly if your workflow has too many steps. So start small. Build one workflow that saves you one annoying repeated task. Here's how I would use these 7 tools together. Use Perplexity to research a topic. Use NotebookLM to organize source material. Use Claude to outline and write. Use Gamma to turn the idea into a presentation or visual structure. Use ElevenLabs for voiceover tests. Use CapCut to edit and caption the video. Use Make to automate the repeated parts of the workflow. That is the build loop. Research, create, edit, publish, and automate. If you want the next video, I'll build this exact stack into a full faceless YouTube workflow from idea to upload. Subscribe to Build Loop Studio for clear AI tutorials without the hype.